Hi Taurus, welcome to your December 2019 reading. And I realize that these readings are hella late. There's only like a couple days left of December, but I still wanted to record these readings and get these messages out here because there's just so much going on in December. It's the end of the year, end of a decade, holidays, eclipses, just lots of stuff. So for those of you who are open to just receiving messages, tarot is timeless anyways. So yeah, still recording these readings, and I'm doing them a little bit different this month, you guys. I did feel very led, obviously, by the title. You can tell that this is going to be an expansive tarot reading where I use all the cards, all 78 cards in the deck to get some extra clarity in these readings this month. So very exciting. I have all the decks. It's just very important that we play with a full deck. Metaphorically, physically, moving into the 2020, it's just important that we play with a full deck, guys. It's very important. So I do have the Hierophant at the top of the deck. This is your energy, Taurus, the card that rules you. And I will say I just recorded the Aries reading, and I always shuffle in between readings. But so obviously I use all the cards this month. I took all the cards that came out for Aries and I put them together, whatever. Didn't even think about the order, just kind of subconsciously picked them up. I kid you not, I shuffled about 2 times and boom, the Taurus card was there. So you're ready, Taurus, for this reading. Let's check and see what's behind you. We have the Queen of Cups. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it is feminine emotion. It's maturity emotionally. It's being intuitive, being psychic, being compassionate, emotionally calm. And we do have the Ace of Wands. So there could be a new spark with a water sign woman for some of you guys, whatever that might mean. This could just be a new spark emotionally. But I like it. I think you guys are, you're manifesting more. The more stable you are physically and emotionally, Taurus, the more you are manifesting new sparks of passion and creation. Okay, and I think I just saw we have the Ace of Cups wanting to come out. So this is probably new love. I thought I saw the Wheel of Fortune try to come out for you. Yeah, it did try to come out. So this might involve a emotional connection. I don't know if some of y'all dealing with water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But since you have the Queen of Cups behind you, and if you're a woman watching, you're manifesting your counterpart, and you're focusing on the emotional aspect of your relationship, and that's why there's newness coming in. You might have to fight for this path. This might involve choosing a destiny or choosing something in December going into January that you're gonna have to fight for, and it has to do with new feelings. Okay, some of y'all is definitely dealing with new love. It doesn't have to be water signs. Okay, it could just be any kind of emotional thing. So let's see. Let's shuffle all these cards out and see what's going on for you, Taurus, for December. This is going to be retrospection. Obviously, the most of December has passed, but the messages still apply. Yeah. Speaking of standing up for yourself, Taurus, yeah, 7 of Wands. So protection, being on the defense. These are people who are below you, under you, beneath you, trying to, knock you off your scale, knock you off the position of authority that you might be in some areas of life. This is just the haters. And the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. So it's kind of weird, this energy, because it's like, although you're standing up there in December, you may have felt a lot of hostility in December. You may have felt a lot of fighting. I mean, this is you defending yourself and protecting yourself. So you're definitely not starting it. It's kind of hard to start a fight up there on that hill when there's no one else up there. These people aren't even like on your level. So these are people that are like picking at you in December, and you're just choosing to sacrifice. You're choosing to see this from a different point of view. You have no choice but to see this from a different perspective now that you're up here, or whatever that means. But let's continue. I mean, this might have been a sacrifice. This might have had to do with the Pisces. Yeah. Like, this was a crucifixion for some of you. Like, some of you felt crucified or demonized for having to stand up for yourself. So why is Taurus? What's this? What's the 7 of Wands? So it might involve a Leo for some of you guys. We've got some cards coming out. Strength card, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Now we have a foundation for the reading, which I like for earth signs. Okay, we do have an energy here of someone being held back. Okay, the Strength card, yeah, it's Leo. Could be dealing with a Leo, or you might have Leo energy. But yeah, this is about holding yourself back, having to tame something. Some of you guys, yeah, this might be someone else in your life who is dealing with these battles, dealing with this need to protect. This is not, I don't like this energy personally. I don't know how you feel, Taurus. I know you guys are the bulls, but this can be kind of exhausting, just always feeling like there's someone in your environment out to get you. This is holding you back. You might be dealing with a Leo. Could be Aries, Sagittarius as well, but I say that because the next card is the Four of Pentacles, and that's even more energy of being held back. Hanging on to something that you constantly have to tame. I mean, this situation definitely needs some taming. You know, the Strength card I was just talking about with a Virgo the other day is the Divine Feminine. You know, so if you guys are very feminine, you're ruled by Venus, Taurus, which just entered, it's in Aquarius right now, squaring you. So there might be some compromises there with that ruling planet, but for the feminine Tauruses out there, it's kind of hard for you to embody, it's kind of hard for you to calm a beast and step up as one as well. That might resonate very strongly with some of you guys, you know, because I feel that this is someone beautiful who is very calm. Tauruses can be some of the calmest cows. You guys are the, and I don't mean that in a bad way, you're the cows in astrology, but cows are calm. You know, cows are just all about comfort. They like their fence, they like their hay, their grass. This is my area, and that's Taurus. I have a Taurus moon, so I know how it feels to be a Taurus. I know how it feels to be stubborn and know my worth, know my value enough. But what I'm trying to say, Taurus, is that you're soft usually, like this woman in white. The wife of the zodiac is what Taurus is, the husband of the zodiac, the mothers. You know, you guys are very, very loyal and very, very grounded and stable. And you guys, you know, you're all about comfort and taking care of. So I feel like this is a battle you're having to fight because of this lion. So basically, here's a hardcore metaphor that I hope I don't lose you guys with, but this is what I'm being shown. That there's a situation in your life, a person, place, or thing that is lion-like. You are graceful. You are infinitely beautiful. You are feminine. You are soft, even if you're a male. This is a troublemaker in your life. I mean, you had to move. You've had to move to the jungle to be with this person or to deal with this situation. It's put you in a jungle. This is, the lion didn't compromise for you. You compromised for the lion. Okay, this is somebody that you take care of, something that you tame in your life. Someone who may have outbursts, they may cause problems in your life. I'm picking this up intuitively, meaning that most of you won't let it resonate. It might just be a few of you, okay? But getting back on track here, yeah, this hostility or feeling the need to defend yourself, it's holding you back. It's, you know, you're hanging on to this. But we do have the Page of Pentacles, which is younger earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be you, Taurus. But, you know, this could be you guys saving money and trying to be stable as well. Okay, but usually this is a comfort zone. And it's weird with this energy because even though you're spending a lot of energy trying to save something or hang on to something, tame something, it's holding you back, okay? But we might have an apology here, and we definitely have new love for you, Taurus. An apology and new love, a new investment, new seeds that can be planted. This might be a child. Somebody may have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child. But bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords, so lots to get clear about, lots to say, lots to communicate. Let's see more. We have the Six of Wands coming out, so there's definitely a Leo that is here to give attention. We'll put the Six of Wands right beneath the Seven of Wands, which is kind of interesting because this card comes before the Seven of Wands. So first you have the Six of Wands, victory, admiration, and you move into the Seven of Wands, having to protect that. Okay, maybe you guys are fighting off admirers, Taurus. You guys might be fighting off admirers. We have Cancer here. There might be a specific card that is important, but we have two energies of victory. You definitely may have a Cancer that is admiring you. Okay, but we have the Three of Swords, so I don't know if there's been a separation with the Cancer for some of you guys, or if this is a third party, but we do have a very heartbreaking message that is related. I don't know if you're in a vehicle when you get this, but it's heavy. You know, this might just be some heartbreak here, but we have admirers, and you know, basically there's something you have to stand up for, Taurus, that you're getting acknowledgement for. Now we have the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. Another child here. There's a younger Leo showing up here. Maybe this is an indecisive fire sign, or maybe you're being indecisive. this month about what you're expressing, Taurus, but we do have a decision to make about a child, a decision to make about something that is expressed to you in December. This may be what's holding you back. And we have more energy. So Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Now we have the Page of Swords. The only page that is missing is the Page of Cups. That's a lot of pages to come out this far, this close to the beginning of a reading. So younger energy, you might be younger than someone, or someone might be younger than you. Things that children express to you may put you at crossroads. This may have to do with money and a child, because we have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, especially if you're a new mom. But we basically have some kind of decision here. But before you make this decision, before you go off on this journey and express yourself, I mean, there's something you want to do. There's some kind of action. Wands are always about action, even though this is a Page of Wands. Very young adventurer here. Someone who's just really ready to start something. Someone's tired of being held back here. Someone's tired here of just being slow and indecisive because you haven't made a decision here. I'm going to figure out what this is about, but you obviously need more information before you make this decision. You may have to spy or like investigate, especially if you're about a fire sign. You may be looking at someone's home. You may be looking at someone's family, or if they have kids. You may want to know if someone has kids. Maybe someone's deciding whether they want kids. And for those of you, you know, it may have a lot to do with your money situation and your stability, you know. So what's this Two of Swords? What's this decision for Taurus in December? What's this indecisiveness? You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Hermit. So Virgo coming out here. If you're dealing with a Virgo, there is a very important decision very close to them. It may have something to do with a home environment, the future, financial fulfillment, security. It might be a Virgo family member here. But other than that, okay, that's just those of you who are dealing with Virgo. If you're dealing with Leo, because those are the only two zodiac signs showing up, you know, this month I'm using all the cards. So, you know, I know we're all dealing with different zodiac signs, but it's important because they will come out because you're using all the cards, right? So I definitely see there's some holding back energy with a Leo. There might be fights, and that makes sense. Taurus and Leo square. But I don't know, there's some kind of energy. There might be an apology, but someone's hanging on. I don't know. But if you're dealing with a Virgo, you're indecisive about a Virgo. A Virgo's indecisive about you. But there is like new passion there as well with the Page of Wands. This is not only a Virgo, though. It's also someone here has to make a decision wisely. Someone here is trying to go inward to reflect. Someone needs some peace and quiet and silence. You may spend some time alone thinking back and forth about these two truths, about this crossroads. Okay, you're going to need to be wise decisions here, because this is going to impact your future, Taurus. This could potentially impact your, you know, your future earnings, your stability, your family. You know, this is a new beginning. This is very risky for you. To you, the reason why you're being so wise about decisions is because, yeah, you're juggling something, first of all. Lots of decisions here, but yeah, something has come to an end. There's two different jobs here, two different houses, or two different things you value, and there's also two different truths. So of course you're hesitant to make a decision because you need to go inward. You need to think about this a little bit longer. I don't think you made a decision in January. I see you still being indecisive about whether to let go of this. And yeah, this is about jumping into a completely new home environment, jumping into a completely new living situation. But there's conflict, okay? Let's see what else we have for Taurus. What else do we have for Taurus? December 2019. Two of Cups. We almost had the Knight of Wands, but instead the Knight of Pentacles came out. The Knight of Wands is still showing on this side, though. So I don't know if you left a Sagittarius or if you're leaving behind people who are not consistent. This is someone who is not consistent. They had a lot of secrets. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Somebody here may have had a Sagittarius moon. This might have been the Sagittarius new moon on November 26th. There's a Pisces here. There may be two different Pisces here. We have Pisces moon. Yeah, this is someone you haven't spoke to in a while, and I do see Sagittarius here, and I do see that they may have had a third party for some of you, or maybe you just worked with them, because I see the Three of Pentacles. Maybe there was no plan there with that Sagittarius, or maybe there's a specific plan with a Sagittarius. I see it right here, guys, so that, you know, not making it up. Here's Sag, here's Three of Pentacles. But yeah, I don't know if someone takes time off work or just needs rest here. I do see new love. Someone here may be afraid to express their emotions. But back to this message here, yeah, someone here may definitely be leaving a fire sign with secrets. Or just somebody who was in and out. You know what I'm saying? They had their secrets. Someone was afraid that someone would be in and out. So it just wasn't emotionally stable. It wasn't calm, you know what I mean? So that Knight of Wands didn't come out. The Knight of Pentacles did. That's my Virgo card. It's Taurus. It could be you, Taurus. This is the statue card, though. You know, this is the only knight in tarot that isn't charging. You can see the feet are grounded. Like the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups even is moving. So this is movement without movement, if you know what I mean. This is putting your best foot forward and being practically grounded. There's a relationship here that is slow to resurrect. I feel like this is somebody who wants to get back together, you or someone else, Taurus. It's just a slow reconciliation, though, or someone is real slow to make a decision here, for sure. Two of Cups is all about a relationship. Some of you may be with a Virgo, or this is a relationship that is moving kind of slow, and that might be why somebody here is just emotionally, like, moving on. So let's see. Is there anything else you can tell me about the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles? Because these two people are frozen here like statues. But there's new love. There's the Ace of Cups is above them. Yeah, someone's walking away from this statue relationship. Eight of Cups. This might be somebody who walked away, who wants to return, because to me this is a reconciliation. You may have a specific choice to make between two people, but obviously if there's a decision to make, you're going to have to walk away from someone. And I do see this is either Virgo or you're doing this alone. Like you felt, this is a combination where someone feels maybe isolated in their relationships. Maybe some of you guys have been single for a while. That's another way to feel isolated, and that would be another reason why something is moving very slow. I see a very slow moving relationship here, and it's because someone has just walked away, or someone needs to walk away. And we do have, yeah, I was just thinking that we have either Libra here. There might be someone here with Libra energy, or someone might be married. You know, that Knight of Wands is showing up. We have Sagittarius and Libra here. I want to know what this Ace of Cups is, though, Taurus, because this seems to be some kind of newness. We do have a lot of cards coming out, but it was the Ace of Wands, basically. Yeah, this is about a reconciliation, or make-up sex or something like that. But we have the Ace of Wands. This is a new spark of passion, and somebody might have like caught feelings. But let's see, Ace of Cups, Taurus. We have the King of Swords, so this could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do have new love with that, or maybe there needs to be some kind of communication. Some of you may be dropping an air sign if they are a burden to you. This could not only be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be someone who's just all talk and no feelings. I mean, I don't know, though. Someone who's kind of detached emotionally. But I do see new love with an air sign. I want to clarify more about that King of Swords. Yeah, someone here wants a second chance. Something ended, Taurus. And this came out for the Aries reading. And, you know, I feel like Taurus came out for the Aries reading. But Taurus, this is literally the resurrection combination. You can see the Ten of Swords. This is a painful ending. You know, this could be deception, backstabbing. But you're on the ground here, rock bottom. You know, but it's a good card because this is bringing an ending to this energy, feeling backstabbed. And then when the next card is literally the Rise from the Grave card, like, this is someone who wants a second opportunity. This is something that really ended with someone. So they're from the past. It was not a good ending, probably. Or at least somebody didn't feel that way, like someone isn't over it. It might be a phone call, and again, it might be a Libra. It might have to deal with courts, but this was a heavy burden that is trying to be balanced out. What else do we have for Taurus? Somebody wants a second chance here. Somebody here wants forgiveness for the pain that they caused, or for ending something. The Judgment card is all about forgiveness and being awakened. Yeah, this is enlightenment. Maybe there's a child involved, you know, but here's that in and outer. Here's that passionate message that is expressed. I'm telling you, this Knight of Wands person, this is somebody here that wants to actually commit now. The Knight of Wands is rushing in. Maybe they were already married. They already had a home environment, or they had a commitment. And that might be what someone is finding out. Why someone was in and out, because there was a home environment. Okay, but Knight of Wands, you know, I don't want to completely diss the Knight of Wands. This is someone who's on a quest for passion. You know what I'm saying? They're just they change a lot. They're very sporadic. and spontaneous and adventurous, but it looks like this could be a Leo for some of you. Or maybe this is someone with a child or something like that. But this is a second opportunity at happiness and clarity after something ended. I mean, this is the light at the end of the tunnel, and then we have the sun. So there is light here. And again, we have the Four of Wands showing. So this could be about a home environment or a wedding. But we have the Tower coming out. So wow, this is shocking. Wow, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there may be certain changes going on with them. Yeah, this is someone who wants to reconcile. This might be a friend. There might even be third parties. There might be decisions between two people here. And there is an Aries here showing up. The Emperor, or maybe someone is a father figure. But there is a new direction here. And maybe a reconciliation. Maybe this is lovers and friends combination. So there might be a friend that is really a lover. Or there might be a lover that used to be a friend. Someone has found both in someone. But there's a choice. And this is what's shocking, is that one of your friends, like, one of your friends, like, this is happening in the future. This is burdens in the future that you're going to be letting down. Maybe this has to do with Capricorn season, but we have Capricorn and Libra. Someone here might be trapped in a marriage or a commitment. Yeah, we have a lot of major arcana here for your future. So the next 3 months for you, Taurus, January, February, March, like, they're going to be quite major, so don't worry too much about what's manifesting, because balance is coming. We have Libra and Capricorn. There might be a toxic Libra here, or a toxic marriage. This is the law. Someone here is bound by the law, so that might even be a restraining order, because we have the law here, toxicity that leads. This is karma too. I don't want to forget that. A lot of karma here up ahead with the Three of Wands. Let's see, why did the Tower come out for Taurus? And then the Ten of Wands came out, but let's clarify because this is something very heavy. This is an ending to something that was burdening you. Okay? We have the Death card. Yeah, changes. Okay, I'm going to show you this. This is an ending. The Tower is an ending. Yeah, you're going to have to walk away, is what the cards are saying. Might have been a relationship or something, but the Tower is the universe's way of helping you end something, Taurus, that was too heavy for you to end on your own. It was a burden. This could have been just something that you were holding on your shoulders, like that responsibility, whatever it is. It was a lot of hard work you put into this person, place, or thing, but it's ending. It might be with a Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, not only is that your opposite sign, but there are certain burdens to consider. There's a lot of change. Okay, somebody here, oh yeah. This is about Mars and Scorpio. The Tower is Mars energy. Scorpio is death. And I will say Mars is reaching the end of Scorpio, and that's opposing you. So as Mars was opposing you, Taurus, there were certain actions you could not take, specifically in relationships. So other people's actions were causing you burden, but that's changing. The Death card in the Tower is bringing sudden change and ending. Seriously, this is something that's really changing for you, and it's as you walk away. A lot of Scorpio energy right here. And I think Mars being in Scorpio was a very important transit to you, because there was a lot of actions and desires and just, motivation being put in that area of partnership for you. Okay, so because of this conflict, okay, I don't know if this was like a harsh conversation or something that caused conflict, or if there was a lot of different people offering you something, Taurus, but this was missed opportunities because of this conflict. A lot of suitors. You just weren't emotionally available because you were changing and going through literal destruction. Like, okay, yeah, you're moving away from this though. We have the Six of Swords. You're leaving behind burdens that slow you down. I think it had to do with marriage, wedding energy. I think it has to do with a home environment for sure, because we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. That's a future home environment. I don't know if someone got married at a house here, but the Ten of Pentacles is a future commitment. This is a hell of a commitment here, but it's coming up because that's what you're leaving behind, honestly. Sure, some of you guys, I don't see it for a lot of you, but there is a slight message here that this could be also what some of you guys are headed towards. But I feel like there was a little bit of emotional chaos at a career, at a home, with family, this is a home environment. And, the card behind that is the Seven of Swords. So there could have been, I don't know if you had to sneak out of this situation, or if there were lies being told or deception going on in the home environment. But that's probably what caused conflict. Okay, so let's see. See what else is going on for Taurus for December 2019. You know, you don't want to deceive your own self anymore, Taurus. You're definitely moving on to calmer waters. And we have an Aquarius here. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, there might be a specific ending. You know, there might be even regret, depression, certain emotional conflict that you face with this Aquarius in December 2019. I'm putting the star right here by the Ten of Swords. The other message here is when it comes to painful endings or the ending to something painful in December, Taurus, you know, renewal is here. Stay hopeful, stay faithful, or to keep faith. It's a test of faith, this depression. You know, be careful of moving into the new year, still focusing on the past. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can see this because the light is kind of like, but this is a person who is still regretful over something that didn't work out in the past. But you're trying to heal this. You know, lots of pain to heal from here. If you want to resurrect happiness and light for yourself, this may be happiness that comes in. I think you're very happy that something is crumbling apart in December. You're happy this is changing your burdens. You're happy you can move on. Okay, you've been trying to move on inch by inch slowly anyways. But yeah, someone was really trapped. Someone here really regrets trapping themselves in a certain situation. It might have to do with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. This could easily be you, Taurus. This is my Taurus woman card. But you were juggling, right? Or someone was juggling you. You were very financially stressed out and in your head. But, you know, this is the self-imprisonment card. So somebody weren't only that they were, you know, keeping themselves trapped here. And they didn't know how to get out, though. I don't want to make this sound easier. This is, you know, being imprisoned in your own mind. When it came to the way this person thought, whether this is you or someone else, someone truly felt trapped in this situation. They truly did. They couldn't see a way out of it. They didn't really know how to get out of that. It was the way they were thinking. And the way we think shapes our reality. So somebody wasn't thinking very good here. They were thinking in a past kind of way. They weren't thinking about how to move forward. They weren't being very optimistic. And it's probably because of these endings that they're having to heal from as this light resurrects and causes this tower. So let's continue. I mean, yeah, I do see Aquarius here, and there may be an ending there. And we have Leo not too far away from that. But there are wishes. I forgot to say that the star card is a wish. Okay, so now we have the Five of Pentacles and the Moon. So we have a Pisces showing up here. For those of you dealing with Pisces, somebody is left out in the cold here, okay? This is Pisces. It could be Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon, but this is the card for Pisces. And we do have a Pisces who feels left out in the cold. Someone may have Aquarius moon or Leo moon here. That is being shown to me. There is some financial conflict being associated with the Pisces. Okay, maybe some homelessness energy. Maybe they're jobless or unemployed. Now, the other meaning here, because we do have a Pisces that is calling somebody or resurrecting, and we do have the energy of the full moon in Cancer being shown, which is going to be on January 12th. And we have Aquarius, Pisces here. That's the last two zodiac signs, and that's where the moon is going to be as we end this whole year. So I feel this is why I still uploaded these videos, because there's still messages here, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and say, because of this Aquarius, Pisces energy and this being the moon, you may deal with you know, feeling left out in the cold, Taurus. I don't know if you're dealing with the Aries. I almost said Aries, but yeah, you may feel a little left out in the cold, or maybe you don't want to head into the new year feeling, you know, financially conflicted. Something needs to change here about finances. And that might be what the Tower is. Something is changing. Something is happening with a child or with a home or something that is expensive or something. It's unexpected, but it catapults you into the changes in your future, whatever this is. And also, let's say here, the moon is fears. This is something you can't see. It's an illusion. It's secrets. I don't know if someone is secretly financially conflicted. You're not alone here, though, so be careful of this darkness. I just think this is the lineup for the last few days of 2019, though, when that moon goes through Aquarius, because we have moon in Aquarius here. And bottom of the deck, now we had a Sagittarius try to show up, or this is a reminder to stay patient and balanced, Taurus. But we have the Page of Cups. And to me, the Page of Cups is a child, new love, all right? And this came out at the bottom of the deck for the moon. So I don't know if someone is hiding the fact that either they're going through financial conflict, or that they're left out in the cold, homeless, feeling poverty, like abandonment. This may be abandonment too. And we do have this coming up with Cancer here, the Chariot. So I don't know if this has to do with someone apologizing to a Cancer or a new love with the Cancer energy. But let's continue here. What else do we have for Taurus for December 2019? Messages for Taurus, December 2019. How does Taurus end? So out comes that Cancer again. Now we have the Two of Pentacles over here, some juggling going on. Do I let this end? You know what I'm saying? I do feel like there's going to be some changes that kind of conflict someone's finances. This is financially stressed. Two different resources that you have or something you value, Taurus, that you have a choice to make about. And then, you know, we have an earth sign here and a Cancer. If you're dealing with a Cancer, it's very important that things are realistic and physical, okay, because this is this is a very earthy Cancer. Okay, they're coming out with earth energy, so it's very important that this is grounded and stable for them. There might be something here about financing a car for somebody, or this is about moving forward, Taurus. I feel like this is you. We do have a Taurus woman here with a Cancer. If you're not dealing with a Cancer, this is about you moving forward in spite of financial obstacles. You know, at the end of the year, you may not be at your most stable. You know, I see that here with the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Some of y'all is really trying to make ends meet. It was the holidays, you know. A lot of people juggling. This is juggling energy. And then right above that, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is someone who's trying to hold on very tightly to, you know, money. So move forward. Get in the car. You're going to be victorious, Cancer, whether you have the stable means or not. I know that's hard because we do have someone here with the Taurus moon. That's me as well. And it's very hard for me to move forward in financial conflict because what if I'm homeless? What if I'm jobless? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes we have to, you know, instead of waiting on the truth, we have to clarify ourselves instead of letting something hold us back. Because this whole reading, remember what we started talking about, Taurus, at the beginning, was being held back by something that needed to be tamed or whatever. So yeah, we got a Cancer here. Someone may have a Cancer moon. I do see the energy of the eclipse here. So just to give you a time frame of when this conflict might happen, or this is a time frame coming up because I know the Cancer full moon eclipse is on January 12th. So, you know, when the moon is going through Leo on January like 9th and 10th, and then we come into that Cancer moon next month in January 12th, that might be when someone feels homeless or when all these changes are happening. You're juggling lots of change, and there may be a Scorpio involved in this as well. But we've got some truth and clarity coming here. The truth is, Taurus, is that you're stable enough to move forward in spite of obstacles of being, you know, homeless, financially. Like, there's something here that you're afraid of. You're afraid to be jobless. You're afraid to be homeless. You're afraid, but it's like you're being told to charge forward. Anyway, like, this is the Knight of Wands. It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, but I think this is something you need. And in this case, what you need, this is that shiny Ace of Pentacles, that golden opportunity. You may have to discharge at this. If you have fire sign energy to help you during this situation or whatever this is, it's different for all of you. Make it fit how it fits, but something you need, some kind of resource that you've been fantasizing about. You know, this is the difference. This is something that was at first it was just thought about. It was just emotionally fantasized about, but something is tangibly, something on this card here is tangibly being brought, and you think this is a fantasy. You're like, whoa, this is like a dream come true. It's very quickly expressed to you. We've got some quick movement here with the Knight of Wands and the Chariot. Like, I don't know if someone drives somewhere this month to express something, but yeah, now we have a different story coming out here. Eight of Swords, King of Cups, Four of Cups. So we do have a water sign man showing up here. Someone here is either feeling stuck with a water, it could be a Scorpio. Someone here is really in their head emotionally about the feelings they have. Like, someone here is really wondering if someone is emotionally available or not in December, because someone's juggling. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of leaving surrounding this situation. Maybe this is a person who comes and goes, but it may be someone who's incarcerated or in jail or just trapped somewhere, man. This person is in and out. Okay? They are very in and out. And in their head, too. So I don't know if anyone feels trapped with a water sign or not, or if they just feel trapped with their emotion, but someone's really in their head about what they feel and what they don't feel, and I don't know if this is a water sign or something that somebody offered somebody, but this is a missed opportunity. Somebody was trapped somewhere else in December and missed an opportunity with a water sign. And it could have been a Scorpio, but there was offers, there was investments, but it's like, I don't know if someone walked away or not. This could have involved walking away from a Virgo, or again, the Hermit doesn't have to be Virgo. It could be you being isolated. Like, I think somebody here was just really stuck where they were. And because of that, they weren't even able to really connect emotionally. And if you're dealing with a water sign, Taurus, whatever it was that was making you get in your head, whatever was keeping you trapped, this is why you weren't emotionally available to this water sign. And now this water sign is hella conflicted. It could be a Cancer you were dealing with. Either way, this is probably all being talked about online or through messages, texts, because we do have the Eight of Wands here. That's communication. That's Mercury and Sagittarius. But this might have been an argument, though. So I don't know if there was an argument or just some harsh text, or maybe someone doesn't want to fight anymore, so there's no communication. So let's continue. I mean, I did see the Ace of Pentacles there too, so there's something being offered to you, but it's like causing an argument. Eight of Wands comes back out. So let's see what this Eight of Wands is about. It's still being affiliated with this Five of Swords at the bottom, okay, like it was before. So I don't know if this is communication or travel. Let's see, why is the Eight of Wands here? What's this fast forward communication? Because there is communication here. Eight of Wands for Taurus, December 2019. This is something you desire, communication that is desired, even if you're stuck somewhere else or not. You still want to move forward. Like, somebody wants to move quickly here. Eight of Wands. What's this Eight of Wands? This could be secret communication, but I'm telling you, it's what you're wishing for. It's what you want to hear. But I see somebody driving really, really fast, so be careful if you're driving really fast at nighttime because of, like, police and shit. Because I do see someone driving really fast at night, and then all of a sudden somebody is, like, in jail. So be careful. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. So that's a lot of cards. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Two, so there is a twin flame energy here, the Divine Feminine specifically. Two nines, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So this is something that you can do on your own. Some of you guys are really, really single and on your own. Okay. So let's see. I need just a couple cards to come out because that's way too many. That was way too many, guys. What's the Eight of Wands for Taurus? December 2019. The Four of Wands is what wanted to come out. And it wanted to come out before, but I'm going to tell you guys. The Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. Some of you guys need to know more. This is two younger, and someone's the same age here, or someone has two children, but we have two younger individuals here. An air sign, a water sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But younger energy, this is someone who communicates young-wise. Like, so this is not someone who has mastered their thoughts. They're not as mature as they're going to be. This is not someone who has mastered emotion. They're not as mature as they're going to be. So it's young. Keep that in mind. I don't know if twins are important here. I just felt the energy of twins. But what I think is somebody needs to know more. Before they offer love, they need to know if someone's single. Because this is truly a dream come true for somebody, and it's very abundant, right? I don't know if someone's pregnant here, but we do have a wedding. Someone might travel for a wedding here, but we've got some anxiety coming out now. Someone here is really up late at night, wanting this new beginning, wanting this risk, wanting to communicate, but someone's married. Someone's already in a commitment here. It might have to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone is either really afraid because either you, Taurus, know that you're in a commitment, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody here is really anxious about a wedding. Or something like that. What's the Nine of Swords going on? What is this? Someone has a lot of anxiety. They can't sleep in this environment. They can't sleep because someone's getting married. Oh, someone else may be getting married. And that might be what's causing you anxiety. We have the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Someone's taking some time off work here. Someone has some anxiety here about work, taking time off work. This is the need to rest, though, Taurus. Someone needs to rest here. A lot of fours, Four of Wands, Four of Swords, Four of Cups. So this has to do with the foundation. We might have another woman here. This is a Leo woman, a Sagittarius, or Aries woman. But this is about taking action. That Queen of Wands following the Two of Wands, this is about action. There may be an action that you need to take about work or home. You may need to just take some time out, you know, especially if you're not sure whether to accept or give an offer this month. So what's the Two of Wands? Because I don't know if there's two different traveling plans or something, or if there's a wedding that's happening. Yeah, some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or this is someone who communicates very toxically. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, there might be a lot of arguments or disagreements. Just those of you who are dealing with Capricorn, there might even be an apology for an argument. Someone doesn't want to fight anymore, but this is someone who's literally arguing with the devil. You know what I mean? The scales are obviously not equal give and take here. Why is the Page of Cups here? Because we have Pisces and Capricorn here. Scorpio, this is a third party. There's like a third party. It might be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Pisces. I don't know the sign, guys. I'm just seeing here that there's someone here that don't want to fight anymore with someone who they're currently with. They just want to add more love to the situation, but probably because there's more than one person involved. This might be a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Okay, someone you used to work with, an old co-worker, but yeah, there's something being offered here that may be toxic, and that might be why there's an argument. Someone here does not want to take action. Or there's someone here who is not taking action, I should say. Now we have the Knight of Cups. So that's another Piscean energy, but this could easily be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming in to offer love. Okay, Knight of Cups. In the pursuit to love someone you haven't heard from in a minute. Yeah, but that doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could just be someone who's stable. Yeah, this is someone who is now single, a single Pisces. They're out of a marriage. They're more balanced now. Yeah, that cycle of marriage is over, so they're trying to come back and have a happy home. I don't know what that is. It's going to be different for all of you because I kind of hear multiple things going on here, but there is a karmic cycle, absolutely. Saturn and Libra. Absolutely a karmic cycle that is over. And now karma, and this might be travel as well. I do see travel and a wedding. Somebody listening is traveling for a wedding. Or if it's not a wedding, it's a celebration. But I do see travel and a wedding here too. Or maybe court is making someone travel or something. But I do see kids. This is okay, there is some karma from the past for some of you guys that will be resurfacing in order to finally balance out. Someone is coming back from the past, and it has to do with, yeah, lots of cycles here, guys. Finally something completing. Okay, but someone here also is offering someone who's independent and single love. Somebody here who becomes single and independent is getting love. Yeah, this is the cards that just popped back out. The two I was just talking about. Those decided to come out next. So I don't know what's going on here with this toxic shit. Be very careful of toxic communication. Make sure you add love and add the Page of Cups to that situation. Somebody is offering, this might be lust. Maybe there was a child here and someone feels stuck with someone else because they had a child together, and that's the third party. That's just for some of you guys, and we do have children here too. So yeah, Ten of Cups, there's a home environment with two children in it, maybe even more. Or maybe this is a home environment from the past where you lived as a child. For some of you, Six of Cups is memories, very emotionally fulfilling memories. So this might be that holiday energy. I feel like in the reading, you know, this is timeless, but I do feel this might be the energy of children when you were like Christmas, you know what I mean? Like everybody at least thinks about old childhood memories around Christmas. So this is memory lane. This could be someone who was very, very emotionally fulfilling in the past returning though, or you returning to them, Taurus, because this is a soulmate, very emotionally fulfilling union. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So it could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but a lot of emotion here. Again, I feel like this is like you used to live with this person, it was something. Pretty serious relationship here that's returning. And this may be fated, it may be destined. Let's see. Tell me more. Yeah, we have the Empress coming right out. So this is definitely a child, two children and a mom. For some of you guys, others of you, this is just the divine feminine, okay? Someone who embodies that divine feminine energy. And we have the World card, so Saturnian energy there. This is Venus, though, so lots of love on the table. We have the Knight of Cups, the Empress, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups. That's a lot of love. All of those cards are love, but I feel like this isn't going to happen, or this can only align like this when somebody is feeling, especially you, Taurus. Could be a Virgo here, but Nine of Pentacles is that really stable energy. You know, something you need is trying to come in. And I think what you guys need most of all going into December is just your own sense of self-worth and stability. That might be why there's some walking away. You know, this is you, Taurus, the Empress, being ruled by Venus. Very abundant, yeah. Something is being offered to you, something that you need, and it might involve court. If you're dealing with a Libra, there may be children involved. There may be an argument. There may be a Libra coming back from the past. But if you're dealing with a Libra, yeah, I do see that there's like this memories with this Libra, but this could also be marriage. The Justice card can be court. There may be some energy here where there's already children for some of you, and then someone is pregnant with their third child. That's just for some of you. Or maybe someone's pregnant with their second child. That's just some. Not all of us have kids. I do see a single mom here that would like to receive love from someone, and that's a difficult situation to be in when you have kids already. Some of you have kids already and you're wanting love, but it's possible. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen with Chelsea from Teen Mom. There was a man who came into her life that was way better than her past baby daddy, and now they have, I don't know, I think altogether they have like 4 kids now. So, you know, there's a new beginning on the table here. It might be risky. If you're dealing with a Libra, there might be a new beginning there. I do see that. I see balance coming in to be restored, but what I was saying, I lost my train of thought. There might have been, there might be like a home environment with kids going on in court, because I see home and kids and a mom, but arguments underneath there. This is about a home environment and children, and there might be court there. Like, you know, who gets the kid at this time, and holidays, and how we're gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, child support energy, court related with child custody energy. But in the future, there will be, Taurus, some kind of new beginning that you're just waiting for your ships to come in. You're trying to wait patiently. Someone's waiting very patiently here for financial stability and an even more stable home environment. Okay, so let's see what else. We almost had the Magician. So that's manifestation, but we have the Wheel of Fortune instead. So yeah, there's definitely some strong changes manifesting again with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel whenever everybody needs different things right now. But for you watching, whatever you need, this is a new beginning financially, something tangible getting given to you. It's going to jumpstart this Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune is going to turn around. Especially if you're a mother, or if there's any mothers here, there might be a sacrifice though as a mother, or you might need to change your perspective. It may involve a sacrifice of like heartbreak. In order for something to manifest, there's some kind of separation that needs to take place so that destiny has room. You know what I mean? This is Jupiter in Libra. Excuse me. Jupiter in Libra. I don't know if anyone has that planet placement, but yeah, this is your fortune trying to balance out to give you a wish come true, Taurus. But your destiny is asking you to change your perspective. Your destiny, your fortune changing is definitely relies on you and how comfortable you are with doing nothing when it comes to love and your own stability specifically. Let this balance itself out. Let the court handle it. Let karmic justice handle it. Because this is karma. This is cycles of justice, you know, things like that. So let's see. Anything else about the Wheel of Fortune? Because there's some kind of sacrifice, or you're definitely seeing why something was destined to happen. Maybe it was a divorce or a separation of a home. You know, if you had children too. Yeah, out comes that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is something you've been waiting on a lot to see if this is going to happen. You know, this was divine timing. It happened, and it may involve a separation from a very attractive man, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But yeah, you've been waiting on this seed. This is something you need in order for something else to grow. It involves you inquiring more about the truth, though. Maybe seeing that there's a third party. Maybe seeing that there was secrets sexually. Someone had a lot of options sexually. I don't know if someone was having sex with multiple people. We have a lot of earth energy huddled up over here for you, Taurus. You are waiting on self-sufficiency independently. You're waiting for something to turn. You're literally waiting for fortune to turn in a karmically just way. therefore hand delivering you something that you've been waiting on to further invest your seeds in yourself for your future. This is Capricorn season. I mean, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. This is all about saving your money, hanging on to your coin, making a temporary financial sacrifice for the ultimate win in the end, which might involve love, emotional connection, a choice, a Gemini. We have a Gemini and a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. But this is a water sign lover. So your future looks like there's definitely some investments that you're going to be making for yourself. Lots of pentacles over here, Taurus. Don't worry about that. Lots of investments. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 7, 10, 9 of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles, lots of earth. Okay? Don't deceive yourself of that, because it's going to start turning. This is a lot of money and a lot of earth energy huddled up after the Wheel of Fortune. So that tells me your fate changing, your destiny, it's going to affect you physically, where you live, the things you own, you know, that earth energy, finances, job, money, that. But we have the lovers. We have Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini, especially if you're married to them, they may be linked to these changes. We have Libra and Gemini right together. We have all three air signs. Aquarius, if you can see that little tail end of the star there, that's Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. So a lot of change mentally when it comes to communication. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hold your tongue here either. So let's see what this lovers is about, because it's definitely important. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it's very important to stay hopeful and to stay balanced when it comes to knowing and trusting that this is all destined. Even if there was lots of options, some of you are really confused about a Gemini right now and how committed they are, right? Are they very earth sign like? Probably not. Are they very stable? Do they work hard? I don't know. But there's the King of Pentacles here. Has something to do with Saturn and Capricorn. All right, that's a Capricorn energy for me. There's cycles here. There's physical cycles. Now, if you're not dealing with a Gemini, we already know that some of you are, and you're very confused. But to me, this is someone this is a fantasy lover. Like, this is someone who you fantasized about. It reminds me of Pisces energy. I almost said Pisces, so it could be a Pisces. But this is a decision. Some of you guys have lots of decisions to make, and it has to do with either love or a specific connection. Most of the time, the lovers is a romantic connection. Both of those people are naked, okay? But for others of you, this is just a project. Either way, there's lots of options, okay? Lots of options. But one of those options is going to start turning for you. One of these options, you know, destiny is going to help you with by giving you something. It's going to make one of those cups a bit more shiny than the other ones. You know, so the universe is going to try to help you make a decision. Somebody has a lot of lovers here, or somebody here is just really fantasizing about that perfect lover. They may be at a distance. Yeah, there may be something going on there. Just be careful, because that card almost came out. So someone might be not telling the whole truth about how many options they have, and that might cause heartbreak, separation, third parties. Someone might need to have a heart-to-heart conversation here. Yeah, someone is demanding the truth, and I do see a Gemini saying some really messed up stuff too. But now we have the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. That's you, Taurus. I love that you came out. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, or if you're dealing with another Taurus, I feel like this is a new spark. It might be a sexual encounter, but I know this is you, Taurus, but I'm going to explain it like this. Like, this is a new spark. It's a traditional spark. And we have Aries at the bottom. Okay, so you might be dealing with an Aries or a father figure or a Sag. We have Aries and Sagittarius hanging out together here. Taurus, there are new sparks for you in December. We have the Ace of Pentacles right here too. So this is something you manifested, and I think it has to do with your future, a career, financial fulfillment. I love that these two cards are by each other, because this is something that you planted on your own. Some of you might want to live alone, but I definitely see new sparks of authority. You feel you're most empowered right here. So I love that. New sparks. This is manifestation, passion, sexual energy, creativity. But I do feel that you want to see the tangible result of this first, because there is something about hanging on to that. So let's see. Is there anything else you can tell me about the Hierophant? This may be a new passionate commitment that you're committed to. Okay, instead of it just being casual and sexual because you're single, this may be take a turn to a commitment. Even though you have other options, Taurus, there's this new spark, and we have the Emperor and the Temperance coming out. So could definitely be with a fire sign. You know, we have Leo already here. So I think maybe you just need to stay patient. Yeah, because some of you guys are a little bit defensive, or maybe this fire sign is, we have a lot of fire sign energy and some kind of desired leap of faith that you want to take. So, somebody may have a Sagittarius father figure here, like a baby daddy, or maybe this is about Aries being patient for you, Taurus. Anything else you can tell me? And this card fell on the floor, but it is the High Priestess. So someone might have a Sagittarius moon here, or an Aries moon, or a Leo moon, or a Gemini moon. But someone here might be hiding their options. Again, someone here is I don't know if there's a dream here. Pay attention to your dreams, Taurus. But yeah, there's other options. There's conflict that someone is hiding. Let's see, what's the High Priestess? I do see Aries moon, Sagittarius moon. The moon will be in Aries shortly after the new year, after it leaves Pisces. So January 1st, January 2nd, those may be days that are important. If you're dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius, there may be certain things that you're not aware of about them, okay? There may be secrets. We have the Eight of Pentacles, though, and the Queen of Wands. So there is some kind of action that you would like to do or take confidently, Taurus. It might involve you being very, very authoritative, being your own boss. Because I do see someone here who is their own boss. Or maybe your father, runs some kind of business. But, let's see. There is some work secrets here. Someone here is hiding money, or just not being very translucent or transparent about work, or where they're going to work, what they're working on. Someone here is working on a secret project. In the future, there will be clarity, though, is what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Swords. If you're dealing with an Aries, there might need to be a conversation, specifically when it comes to taking an action. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone here, I don't know if you're dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but someone here wants clarity in the future about loss and regret from the past. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag woman. A Leo, maybe someone's coming out about a side chick or something like that. But this is someone who is starting to communicate intellectually with authority. I see a little huddle right here where someone is definitely speaking with authority and clarity. Like somebody gained clarity because of depression. They were depressed and sad, and they focused on the past. They were conflicted emotionally, and now maybe it was an air sign. Air signs can typically be conflicted emotionally, which is why they just operate from the mind instead. But somebody here would like that. Yeah, someone here would like equal giving. It might be a Libra, honestly, with that balance scale. Yeah, something has come full circle, full cycle. I don't know if somebody is given something here, if this is a conversation between two people that need to take place when it comes to financial equalization. Like, you tell me the truth about money, I'll tell you the truth about money, and what this person owes and what I paid for. But this could easily turn into an argument if you're not careful. So be very, very careful. There's someone out there that needs to hear, like someone does all the talking or something like that. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords here. Someone needs more information. Be careful of needing more information in regards to court, because this might be a lawyer. This might have to do with courts or Libra energy. But yeah, someone does more talking than the other. Someone feels like they're more powerful, like their voice is louder or bigger than the other. And because of that, it throws the scales off, okay? So be careful of that. Yeah, there's definitely conflicts here. And for some of you, it's a fire sign related, or it's because of this other woman that's lingering. This woman, it could be someone's mom or something. It's just a feminine figure. And now we have, the King of Wands and the Page of Swords. So there's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that may be spying, but there's competitors, right? Like Five of Wands. We even have another king under here, the King of Pentacles. That could be you, Taurus. You could be heartbroken and just wanting a new beginning because something's over for you. Like, you're ready to charge, but this is causing conflict. This is causing an argument. There's an action that you'd like to take, Taurus, but you need to know more about the other suitors for some reason. You need to know more about who all over there. Like, who's all going to be there is what I'm hearing. Like, that's the kind of investigation going on. Like, some kind of truth or something like that about, maybe it's a physical fight. Maybe you saw something. And it was maybe a fire sign saw something and it turned into a physical fight, an emotional conflict. I don't know. But there seems to be more than one option here for somebody. Some of this is going to resonate. some of it is going to be a bit of a riddle, but I know the messages are going to reach you and make you think. Out comes the Three of Swords. So I do feel this had to do with a third party. Okay, this came out for someone else this month too. Seeing something that is kind of heartbreaking. The truth is, having to speak or hear the truth, even if it breaks your heart. Here you are again, Taurus, or if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a man with money. I don't know if this is a new beginning. This might have to do with Uranus and Taurus. This is the energy for Uranus. This is Taurus energy. So please keep in mind that you do have Uranus in your sign, meaning that it's best to just be yourself right now. It's best to just do things in a unique way, regardless of what other people think. But going back to this, I don't know if this involves a fire sign, third party, or somebody is realizing something heartbreaking. Somebody is spying and seeing that there's a third party or that there's more than one person. It's something that you see. I don't know if it's a text message, but we have two men there, two decisions between someone who's kind of grounded and someone who's passionate, earth and fire energy. Somebody may have both in their chart. Now there might be an earth sign that sees something heartbreaking, or this may be you, Taurus. But I feel like this is about telling the truth. And someone wants to know if there's a third party too, so that they can quit holding on to this. But there is an apology too. And keep in mind there is new love as well. And choices and lots of options here, even though you're kind of still focused on heartbreak and third parties from the past, some of you. But look at that, we have this new beginning energy. Okay, could be dealing with the Aries, but this is about, lowering your guard a little bit and protecting yourself, working really hard at that new beginning that you want to really, really feel in 2020, Taurus. It might involve a risk. Some of you want to get back out there after getting divorced, separating. You know what I mean? After that, you would just like to start over. There are still things that you wish for. You still have desires. But this might involve just taking a risk, a leap of faith, especially when it comes to meeting somebody who you're really connected to, that feels destined. It feels like a wish come true. And there's a decision. So some of you just need to know more about this separation. So I'm feeling an energy of closure here before some kind of wish comes. Now some of you were desiring this separation, okay, so that you could move forward, maybe with a water sign. Maybe it's about emotion, okay, because there may be something that is said to you or communicated to you, and it may be something you really desire. You hear news of this and you're able to really let go finally and just kind of move on. So maybe you see that someone else is in a relationship and you're like, you know what, cool. Yeah, now we have the Seven of Swords come out as I'm talking about that. So first the Page of Swords was seeing the Three of Swords, and now the Seven of Swords is on the Page of Swords. So this is definitely, you see something sneaky. Something is going on, smoke and mirrors, like Magician. It could be Virgo, Gemini, Aries, but it's communication. It's a lie. Be careful of what an earth sign says to you, because it might not be true. Be careful of the untrue things you're saying as an earth sign too, Taurus. Okay, but yeah, somebody is seeing, why someone knows that someone's lying. At the end of December, it's like the Page of Swords is literally watching somebody do something sneaky. Literally watching somebody do something sneaky. You're in the middle of the day. And this is what's risky about this, because somebody here may have to kind of sneak out of a situation, but you're being watched. Okay, with the Seven of Swords. Be very careful of letting somebody deceive you and take your wish, Taurus. This wish come true for you. The wish that you stood up, through all this pain and decision, you stood up for this wish, right? And now, this was beginning of December. Now, coming towards the end of December, something comes true, and like someone wants to take it from you. That's another message coming up here. Be careful of that, because you worked hard for this, okay? We have the Magician and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is manifesting something and taking action. For you, Taurus, this is a message about knowing you have exactly what you need in order to take some kind of action, regardless of what your wallet or pocketbook, checkbook says. You're rushing in. Okay, this may cause a little, you may have to say something with a sharp tongue, or it might cause an argument. You might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you're rushing in, and you have to think quick about this, but you're taking action, and there's a lot of magic here. You're manifesting an action to take. You're manifesting the resources you need. There is some kind of magical wish here for a new beginning. It's like a miracle is what I feel here. And the Knight of Swords in reverse now. So there is a need. It kind of fell on the ground, so who knows if it's in reverse or right up. But the Knight of Swords, that's that quick energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Saying something real quickly at the end of December. Like, I feel like by the end of December, all of us energetically are just kind of charging in. We demand clarity. Like, someone here is really taking a very... It might be risky to say this or do this, but something's coming in here. An argument, I don't know. Battle. But yeah, it's happening quick. Let's see what else. Taurus. We only have about 4 more cards, but we're going to let them come out however they want. Yeah, we have like 3 more cards actually. Taurus, December 2019. Taurus, December 2019, please. There is this Queen of Wands, so I don't know if there's another woman here that is distracting somebody or what. But we have a female Leo. Out comes the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So emotionally, you are protected, Taurus. There might be a water sign that you've blocked from communicating. Yeah, this is someone who's really protected emotionally because they intuitively know. You know what I mean? Like, there's a water sign here and a earth sign. But either way, there's a new beginning. Okay, this is about you just being calm, cool, and collected and protected. And the last card for you is the World. So Saturn, this all has something to do with a cycle that is ending quickly. And Saturn's energy is in Capricorn. So cycle's ending, celebration, letting things come full circle. Okay, so the World card I feel is a very important message for you. It might be travel or the internet or the World Wide Web. So along with playing with a full deck, I also have these dice here that I would like to roll for you, Taurus. I feel like Capricorn, Sagittarius season was a bit of a gamble, was a bit of a roll of the dice. So these are astrology dice. I'm going to roll and see what the most important zodiac sign for you, house, and planet is. So this is for Taurus, December 2019. What's the most important zodiac sign, house, and planet for them? Okay, so wow, the most important zodiac sign for you is Scorpio. We have Scorpio here. This is your opposite sign. Scorpio is always important. Aquarius and Libra may also be important, Cancer, Virgo, Sag, but let's be serious, it landed on Scorpio. So pay attention to Scorpio energy in your chart, as well as Scorpio individuals around you in December. The most important house is the 11th house, which is Aquarius, but it's that energy of friendship. I don't know if you have an important Scorpio friend, but your friends are going to be important. Groups of people, whenever you find yourself in groups of 3 or more in December, that was important. The 12th house is also important, the 10th house and the 7th house. So future endings in your relationships important here, stuff like that, Taurus. But 11th house, some of you may be this is a specific message for who would it be? Sagittarius rising. There may be someone here watching with a Sagittarius rising because, wait, no, that would make their... So who has a Scorpio 11th house? I think this is a message for Capricorn then. Capricorn has a... somebody here just may have a Scorpio 11th house is what I'm trying to say. And the planet that is most important for you guys is Jupiter. Jupiter just moved into, the North Node in Cancer may also be important. But yeah, Jupiter, this is expansion, learning, your beliefs, your higher education. And please know, this may have to do with that Leo. Don't hold yourself back from knowledge or learning or expanding or traveling. You know what I'm saying? Taurus, don't do it. Because there's a lot of happiness there for you. Somebody may have Jupiter in Scorpio here watching, or Jupiter in their 11th. So we got Jupiter, 11th house, and Scorpio. Also, your friends may be able to expand you here in December in some way, or just groups of people, knowledge groups, anything like that. So, alright guys, I know these videos were a bit late and a little long, but this is what I have for you. Hopefully it helped the people who it's meant to help. If you would like a personal reading, please look in my description box for my email. Shoot me an email. We can talk about how to go about getting a reading from me. Other than that, guys, wow. Hopefully everyone's doing good. I wish you a very happy new year, and I will talk to you guys in January. Bye.